Hey everyone, Diavolo here, and today we are back to cover my favourite duo in one of the most out-of-the-gate battles in all of One Punch Man, Saitama versus the S-Class ninja himself, Flashy Flash. Even though this fight isn't on the level of, say, Blast versus Garo or Saitama versus the Monster King Orochi, it's still one that had me glued to the page, loving every moment of it. This fight and everything that happens around it, the pure idiocracy from both Saitama and Flashy Flash is just freaking great. These guys are so mentally incapable that it leads them to throwing hands instead of actually doing what they plan to do and tracking down our monsterized torch Manako. Enough of me dribbling on though and spoiling what's to come. If you do end up enjoying this video and want me to cover more of the currently releasing One Punch Man fights and just chapters in general, then push this video to 3k likes. Also, be sure to subscribe if you are new around here, as it really helps in pushing my content to a bunch of new amazing people. Either way, sit back and relax as we cover the entire battle between Flashy Flash and our GOAT, Saitama. Hearing the doorbell ring on his apartment, interrupting his and King's Oblivion gaming sesh, Saitama waddles his way over to the door. Opening it to see Flashy Flash holding up a terribly drawn image of Manako, the S-Class points out how he doesn't look like a busy guy, so should help him find her. If he does well, he could even become his pupil. Slamming the door in Bro's face, King rolls over to question what's going on, letting him know he smelled a hassle. The duo then overhear their fellow hero screaming at them, demanding they open up or he'll kick the damn door in. Hearing Big Genos then also roll up outside, Dude starts pressing Flash, asking what the hell he's up to perusing around his master's doorway. He demands he state his business and keep it brief, obviously because Saitama doesn't have the mental capacity to take, an in-depth explanation. If he refuses to comply, then he must leave. He has no right to a meeting. Flash says he doesn't need his permission though, causing Genos to ask if he's really intending to break in. All of a sudden, the two S-Classes start beefing, causing the entire apartment unit to viciously shake. Realizing that he should probably stop them before something happens, Saitama swings his door open and tells the Muppets to quit fighting outside his new apartment. Immediately ceasing this small bout, Flashy Flash lands back on the balcony and explains why he came. You see, he wanted to offer him a celebratory mission on him, getting A-class, yet this is the meeting he gets. Genos asks if he knows this ruffian, and he confirms he does. His name is Too Long Bangs. Dropping into a deep sweat though, King stutters while going to tell his boy Flashy's name, but is quickly cut off and told not to say a damn thing. This is Saitama's problem in Flashy's eyes. He's the type who relies on others, so he has to learn to be more responsible and remember himself. Dropping into deep thought, Saitama knows his name starts with a sh, no f sound. Correcting himself, he mumbles out that the dude is the infamous Shoulder Blade Crusher. Kicking our bald idiot to the floor though, Flashy barges through the door. Peeking his head straight back out, he tells the other boys to chill here for a second. The matter that he needs to discuss is confidential. Now in the room and sipping on his tea while ruminating, Flashy Flash tells Saitama he should become his pupil. During the time they spent together underground, his physical abilities impressed him. However, he knows Dude requires teaching to develop his full potential. Opening a secret hatch Dude installed, Genos refuses for his master. Plus, if it's a matter about the so-called god, then he states it's not a secret to him. Having sat next to his master now, Flashy asks them to help find Manako, as apparently she's extremely important. Saitama questions what had happened to her if they found her. Is he going to torture her for more info? To which he explains that it completely depends on the monster. He needs a clue to that god, the same one Blast is fighting. It's just a hunch that he has, but he suspects he is close to discovering the secret of God. A secret so big, it shakes the ground beneath their feet. Standing up, he tells his friend Caped Baldy to come with him. Watching him then leave the apartment, Saitama follows before closing the door on his mentally insane ass. Immediately tearing it back open, Flashy insists he stop falling around, but Bro explains he can't stand people who use his hero name. Kicking the damn door off its hinges this time, Flashy Flash towers over the boys and demands Saitama fight him instead. Then he shall learn how inferior he truly is. From here, the blonde ninja Guna leads Saitama to a training room, proposing a fight with a condition that, should he win, he must become his disciple. He also sees this as an opportunity to gauge Saitama's potential. Flash informs Saitama that if he manages to land even a single hit on him, he wins. In response, Saitama states that if he wins, Flash must leave his ass alone, to which he agrees. The instant Flash declares the start of the fight, Saitama closes the distance between them, getting uncannily close and almost catching his ass. Immediately dodging out of the way though, Flash can't believe how close that was. The dude's face is just so unremarkable that he forgot his skill. He can't even get the drop on him with his flashy flash. Along with that, and according to rumours, he was also the person who defeated Garrow. Getting ready to go all out against him, Flashy launches himself at our caped Baldy using his dragon thrust kick to land a hefty double-footed kick. Saitama retaliates with a punch, but Flash manages to avoid it by using his whirling slide to swerve himself out of the way. Not letting up, the S-Class proceeds to unleash a series of ninjutsu techniques. He begins with Falling Moon Palm, hitting Saitama with both open palms, then distracts him with his cape using Misty Mantle, before launching Falling Leaves Barrage, delivering a barrage of open hand slaps that obscure Saitama's vision. Flash continues his relentless attack with a Wind Blade kick from above, followed by a barrage of punches using Blue Storm Fist. Finally employing his flowing shadow kick to enhance his maneuverability, Flash activates his absolute technique, Flash Fist. Boosting it at Saitama with Flash Fist, he aims to blow his freaking head off. However, just before his punch makes contact, Saitama retaliates with a punch of his own that flashes past Flashes from below, leaving the S-Class hero stunned and paralyzed as death bears down on him. Bringing his fist to a mere halt centimeters from his dome, a vicious torrent of air rushes over Saitama and blows Flashy Flash back. Rolling into the room while apologizing for interrupting the training sesh, Genos lets them know he just got a monster warning. Over with Flashy Flash and breaking down in the corner of the room, he sweats like a pedo in a police station. He can't physically believe he didn't have time to deploy his hidden technique. Sprinting off together now though, Flash copes hard and claims that since Saitama didn't land a blow on him, they'll resume this fight later on. Oh my god, I love these stupid fights that happen inside of One Punch Man. Just makes me smile knowing more and more people are slowly becoming aware of our GOAT strength inside of this universe. Also, your support means the absolute world to me, so if you did enjoy this video and want me to cover more fights from throughout say Chainsaw Man, then leave a like down below. Of course, subscribe if you are new around here, as it really helps in pushing my content to a bunch of new amazing people. The next large video that I am working on, if you all want to know, is the Chainsaw Man Aging Devil arc, so do make sure to keep an eye out for that in the future. But either way, for now it's been your professional degenerate Diavolo, and I'll see you all in a bit. Bye.